I'm Tiffany.
I'm Lauren.
Gavin.
And I'm Sue.
And we have the company Bravisto Cameras Inc. Our introduction. Bravisto Cameras Inc. is headquartered in the United States and has been operating for 5 years through a production facility in Taiwan. Bravisto Cameras Inc. produces two types of camera models, entry-level and multi-feature cameras, both with advanced technology and a number of features to appeal to our target market. We assemble cameras within 30 days of the retailer's order and ship them directly to the retailer the same day. Our company's staff are engaged in the new product R&D, engineering, and design to help create camera models needed to make the company grow. Our vision statement. Our vision for Bravisto Cameras Inc. is to develop a competitive strategy that will capitalize consumer interest, boost the company's earnings, and be a leader in the digital cameras industry. Bravisto Cameras Inc. fell below the industry average in both entry-level and multi-feature cameras, making this our problem statement and our area that we wanted to improve in. For our our strengths, we had a strong multi-featured warranty period, multi-featured models, advanced technology, and product innovation. Weaknesses included multi-store chains, online retailers, tech support budget, and entry-level warranty period. Opportunities included new market segments, new technologies, expansions of the product line, and new features and upgrades. And then our threats, entry of lower cost competitors, recession, demographic changes, shifts in foreign exchange rates, and changes in trade policies.
So our financial ratio analysis for the company, we provided the quarterly snapshot, and we compared it to other companies A, C, and D. And on the far right side of the graph, that's in our PowerPoint, we have our company's industry average compared to the rest of the industry. And we fell in second place compared to the rest. For our financial performance, throughout the 8 years that we did, or 8 rounds, for earnings per share, return on equity, and stock price, all increased throughout the rounds. For our future performance targets, we have our expected for earnings per share was $3.56, and for our future goal is to shoot for $4. Our expected for our return on equity is 15%. We're going to shoot for 25% in the future. Our credit rating for expected was a B+, and we're going to shoot for an A. Image rating was expected to be a 70, and we're going to shoot for an 85 in the future. And our stock price expected was $53.57, and we're shooting for $140. Our 5 forces analysis for number 1, the barriers to entry. We have cost, price, brand identification, customer loyalty, facilities, and government policy. For intensity of rivalry among existing competitors, we have numerous or equally balanced competitors, high fixed cost, industry maturity. For substitute products, we have cell phones and iPads and tablets. For power of buyers, we have concentrated, undifferentiated products. Product quality is important to the buyer. And power of suppliers, we have a few dominant suppliers. Buyer's industry is not important to the buyer, and high switching costs. For the 6 continuums, we ranked barriers to entry, intensity of rivalry, power of buyers, and level of industry attractiveness higher than substitute products and power of suppliers.
For our recommendations, our grand strategy is one of being able to maintain our market share by growing in the same pace as the industry or slightly above average. Our corporate strategy is to build loyal customer base by providing quality entry-level cameras at a better value than the competition, and an excellent line of multi-line feature cameras that satisfy the need of our customers. We want to invest in a long-term employee benefits, innovative technologies, productivity increases, and research and development. We recommend a market penetration strategy to increase market share in the existing markets that we manufacture products. For our international strategy, we maintain our competitive strategy approach in all the countries in which we have presence. The largest factor that we chose to customize was in each individual market was the advertising budget in each of our 4 regions. For our business strategy, we adapted a broad differentiation strategy by adapting additional features and/or accessories to our product that allowed us to differentiate ourselves from the competition without having to be the low-cost provider. Our entry-level strategy was differentiated by focusing on a higher quality camera at a reasonable price, even though our price was sometimes typically higher than the competition, but we focused mostly on value and quality. We realized that this was quite costly in labor and production, so therefore we later experimented in the simulation with a best cost provider strategy, focusing on the customers who were value conscious and were willing to pay for a product with upscale features and accessories. Our multi-level strategy was a differentiated strategy. We focused on providing a high-quality camera to some of the most exclusive retailers. Similar to our entry-level strategy, we experimented with multiple business models, and this resulted in higher return on revenue. For our production strategy, we chose to employ enough labor to produce our product in-house versus doing any outsourcing. We found that paying our employees overtime was more cost-effective than outsourcing in most cases. Our PATs were compensated better than our competition, and that was able to aid us in hiring quality employees, increasing our production, and reducing our warranty claims because happy employees are producing higher quality products with less errors. Our primary focus in production was not to sell out of products so that we could gain a much greater market share as possible. Our financial strategy, we primarily self-funded our business after year 8 by avoiding loans and issuing stock to raise capital. Our EPS and ROE experienced a significant drop, so we cut back on issuance of any dividends. Our entry-level competition, as the exercise progressed, we were forced to evaluate our customer. As the exercise progressed, we were forced to evaluate our camera because our competition was offering a product at a longer warranty than ours. Same with our multi-camera feature. We felt that the competition remained fairly steady throughout the simulation, and all of the teams were considered strong competitors in this category. The majority of the competitors took the same approach of high-quality cameras and at above average cost until year 13, when the industry forced everyone to drop their prices. For our long and short-term recommendations, we recommend to provide competitive pricing to undercut the competition, control labor costs while increasing productivity, and keeping production costs in line. Keep warranty claims low without sacrificing any of our quality, and keep outsourcing costs to a minimum or non-existent and maximize it over time with our own people to ensure quality and keep the warranty claims low. We will continue to seek out ways to trim our costs in production and labor while maintaining or improving our PQ rating. Our recommendation is to maintain at least a 3-star PQ rating in both entry-level and multi-feature cameras, and we plan on investing more money into quarterly research and development to gain increased market share and come up with a more innovative and technological methods for our cameras. We need to address any increased warranty claims immediately.
It's just maybe compared to all of us. Like, these are the other companies and that's us. Like, you know, like C was our competitor.
I would just say like we were closely for multi and entry level.
In concerns with their industry competitors, in the entry-level segment,
review.
We were on the higher end of the price and quality rating, and low on the retail coverage. In the multi-featured segment, we shared a position with C and B as well as we did in the entry level, providing mid-grade price to quality rating and a low retail coverage. The next move that Bravista Cameras Incorporated should focus on is working either to match or aim to be higher than the industry average regarding promotions. The company strongly believes that Bravista Incorporated, Cameras Incorporated, was better promoted. Sales and revenue would also increase. Another move Bravista Cameras Incorporated should focus on is taking advantage of their opportunities, new technologies and upgrades, and focus on some weaknesses, possibly becoming an online retailer. Recapping the project, there are a few areas that we learned. Business strategy concepts, developing strategies. As previously mentioned, some of the strategies included corporate strategies, how to build customer loyalty, providing entry-level cameras at good value, brand strategy, stability in the growing market share, international strategy, advertising, and our advertising budget, and our business strategy, which Sue covered. Understanding how these strategies affect the business, we utilize SWOT analysis to determine where our strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats are in our industry. Information we learned from our business program here at Bemidji State. Marketing and advertising was a pretty crucial part of this project. Knowing our market, where we could determine our advertising budget after identifying our target market. Accounting and finance help us determine, it gives us understanding of what a profit and loss statement and balance sheet and information like that can help us out with understanding where to take this business. Operations management was probably another class that was important to this project. Operations management, as we know, is the knowledge used to create the highest level of efficiency possible within a company, and concerns with converting materials and labor into our cameras as efficiently as possible to maximize our profit. Another learning concept is understanding revenue, cost, profit relationships. And one is financial analysis. We looked at profitability ratios, such as avoiding loans and not issuing stock to raise capital. In doing so, as Sue mentioned, our earnings per share and returns on earnings experienced drops, and so we cut back on issuance of dividends. Some more financial analysis that we experienced in this is operating ratios, such as the percentage of total production costs to the net revenues, liquidity ratios, more specifically the current ratio, which measures the availability of cash to pay liabilities, dividend ratios, yields and payout ratios, and then credit rating ratios, debt to equity ratios. And then we also learned, the process of making decisions and the directions to take Bravista cameras. And one part, the direction we would like to take is to, for instance, keep outsourcing costs at minimum or non-existence, and maximize our overtime with our own people to ensure quality and keep warranty costs low, claims low. And yeah,